Stop this Dungeon Dice Monsters video.
Mig, like, what's your experience with Dungeon Dice Monsters? Did it change your life as a small child? Like it did for me?
Absolutely. No, I never played Dungeon Dice Monsters. I can't lie.
What a shame. Truly, what a
I
shame.
know. I'm the biggest loser in the whole group.
I've never played it either.
I also have not played Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Had the pleasure.
Didn't even know it existed as a physical thing until today.
Oh, I knew. I wanted one, but I was never in the opportunity to. I never had the opportunity to buy it.
Apparently they sort of gave up on it after a few months, but as a kid, I was looking at listings of Dungeon Dice Monsters on eBay for years. Like, I never gave up on it. I was always like, when's the next set coming out? When can I get the pieces I still need? I want to complete my collection.
It failed you, Ava. Society failed you.
Truly. I actually remember one day as a kid, I sent an email to Konami, and I was like, when are you putting out more Dungeon Dice Monsters? And I got, like, some email back that was just like, Konami's not responsible for making the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game in America. And I was like, that's not even what I fucking asked. I wasn't asking about Yu-Gi-Oh! I was asking about Dungeon Dice Monsters, and also Mattel made that over here.
It is
so I was
kind
still asking the wrong people.
It has Yu-Gi-Oh! On the package.
It does, yeah. It is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Well, thank you for subbing back up, Emily.
No worries. Just have you on auto sub, so.
Yeah. Alright. I didn't put my little... I need to put my little horizontal line so I know when my notes go to a new episode. Alright, so last week, our intrepid heroes got, ended up in the Hive, which is a bee-themed casino on Shuffle Island. Because I didn't even realize what I was doing at the time, but afterwards I was like, damn, Eidolon's always got to go back to casinos.
Can't be escaped.
Yeah. And luckily, Alice won enough money at the big poker table or blackjack table. I can't remember exactly what game you guys were playing.
Jack, I think.
I thought it was poker because blackjack. I don't think that Alice would waste her time with blackjack.
Yeah, it was poker. It was poker shuffle or whatever.
Yeah,
like
because it was like
cards,
poker, but everyone also had a couple cards from whatever. And won enough to be able to spend the night at the VIP suite, so I think that was gonna be like our first like transition to the next day, which means all of you get to have a little slumber party at the Hive. There's big beds that look like bees. I think there's probably like four. I guess you all probably each have your own bed. It's a VIP suite. I think there's like a central room where there's like the little kitchenette and the television and an icebox, and then connected to that is like 4 bedrooms, and 2 bedrooms each share a connected bathroom. In case you needed the details. Does anyone want to take this opportunity to bring up ties or advance any ties?
I feel like, well, I know that Miglig and Yosef and Alice had a conversation last time.
Yeah, so it's probably time to reset your tie.
And then that gives us 1 XP, correct?
Yeah, resetting back to 1 gives you 1 XP.
Whoa.
And you come up with a new tie to replaces your first one.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of what phrasing would work best.
I need to open up the character keeper.
Let's see. I think I'm going to say that Alice is... Because I want to use like fun language for it versus like something plain. Like because what I'm imagining is that like Alice has like really earned Yosef's respect on the card field. I guess I'll just say that.
Yeah, go for whatever you need. I just realized there's some notes I gotta touch up.
Yeah, I think I might say something like Yosef might have some actual talent behind his poker face.
That's good. Did either of you have ties for April or Natalie?
It's also okay if you don't have any things to update with your ties, because like last week's episode was decently short, so we didn't have like a lot of chance for character on character stuff.
I know we've been doing ties at the beginning of the episodes. What do we think about maybe updating ties at the end?
So we actually remember?
Yeah, that would make more sense. You guys are always welcome to sort of like update the ties as we're closing out, but it's always like whenever we're like at the end of a session, I usually just feel bad about potentially dragging things out, especially as sometimes updating a tie leads to a new scene.
Yeah, I
thought about this before too.
Well, I'll say, I mean, I don't know about the rest of the people here, but I look forward to playing Eidolon whenever we play it. That's what I've been looking forward to all day. So I don't mind like taking a little bit of extra time at the end to do ties and stuff like that. And we don't have to. We can do like setup for scenes to start out like next session.
You can also
that'd be
like
a little easier to remember.
Yeah, you can put your
because then we can look at our tie to be like, oh, that's the scene we wanted to set up.
You know, there's a really helpful tool called a Discord where you could say like, hey, I'm gonna leave notes here for next week when we do a tie. I want to update this tie. We should have a scene ready for that.
Okay, there we go. All right, we got to figure it out now.
I just have a notepad like software right now that I can jot down notes if I have an idea for a tie.
Yeah, because I think what we'll do is if you have ideas for ties you want to do at the end of an episode, you should definitely take notes on it and message me about it at the end of the session or between sessions, but I think we will still go over them at the beginning of the episode because I think that's the best for the pacing.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I just have to remember to make the notes.
Yeah. I know, it's hard. Listen,
I definitely don't do it every single time.
But we also, like, last week was not necessarily, like we had the stuff with Alice and Yosef, but there wasn't, like, a lot of hair-raising character moments.
It was a lot of exposition from, like, the plot-heavy, like, the NPCs tied heavily into the plot.
And everybody's in the levels correct.
When you level up, by the way, because I still haven't done anything, I haven't gone like a move or anything. Can you just make a stack go up by one as well?
You have a choice, yeah, between getting another move or to increase the stat by 1.
I think I'm gonna make my LE 1 because I've been using it to fight a lot. So instead of getting a new move, I'm gonna do that. So just for the record.
Emily, I will say you are rather quiet. I don't know if you're as far away from your mic or...
No, I'm like, right, it's on my face.
Huh.
Unless it's not using the right mic.
Oh.
That could be the case. No, it's using my mic.
It isn't super quiet, but I was trying to get everyone's levels up, and I have you at like 200% and you're still the quietest.
I don't... Yeah, I don't...
But yeah, I don't know. If there's nothing you can do about it, then don't worry about it. But...
This is weird because like I've used this mic last week and it didn't matter.
Yeah, it was fine last week.
I should probably fix my posture because I was definitely leaning as far back from the mic as I could have been at that moment.
Maybe I'll just turn everyone else down and I'll just increase the capture of the... I'll increase the capture of the Discord. And I'll live with it.
I can see about maybe making my gain go up via the thing. I don't remember how to do that, but...
That's looking okay on the levels now, I think. I'll turn it up a bit on my side. But yeah, in addition to ties or anything, are there any sort of downtime scenes you would like to have while you're all having your little slumber party here in the hive?
I definitely want there to be some, like, I don't know if it needs to be a full scene, but some images of April and Natalie kind of like building decks together.
Mm-hmm.
If you think that's okay, Emily.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. That would be training and trying to make our decks better together. That's cool. I don't know what I would say for that scene, but yeah.
Are there any like? Do you think there are any cards that you might want to like?
This is not the song.
Well, I was just thinking like, oh, what if we like traded cards, but then we have to remember all the cards that we have said we've had in our decks before.
I mean, like, yeah, it's kind of hard to do. But I think we can just say that's happening, and like a scene kind of thing. So we're just in like our room here, like our VIP room. There's nobody else here, it's just us.
Yeah, you guys got special treatment. There's room service. Someone comes to the door and takes an order around dinner time, or like I guess it's probably like something where it's like they give you a phone call where it's like, hey, you have complimentary room service for this evening.
Awesome.
Between the hours of 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. you can order dinner. And there's probably like a one. Thank you again to wonderful players for giving me money to do this. There's probably even like one button you push and it sends a dude up to your room.
Oh. Okay, so we have to call him up to order it, or do we like?
No, I mean like. Oh, there's a cat. There is Gorgon, you need to leave the room because I know the door is closed on you. I didn't know you were in here, so I'm gonna crack that up for you. I was just thinking like if you can call room service, but there's also like if you just need a dude up here to fix something or like take an order, you can just there's like a person down the hall who will come right over. I'm gonna crack the door open in case the cat needs to get out.
Sounds good.
You okay on those pants for now, Gorgo?
I feel like it's probably been a while since our crew ate. We'd probably would order some room service.
Absolutely. So this is complimentary room service, right?
Yes, probably up to some sort of amount. I don't know how VIP services in places work, but I think the goal of the casino is that if they give you a free bottle of wine, then you will be more into waking up and gambling more tomorrow, and that's their sunk cost.
Oh yeah, they want all that money we won.
Are we getting
That house
alcohol?
one.
I don't know about alcohol,
Absolutely.
but April is definitely milking that for as much as it's worth for food.
Yeah, because you probably get like a certain amount per person you get for free on food, but everything in the fridge, that will cost money.
Oh boy. I was just thinking like if it was set up so it's like, oh, everything you order between 5 and 7 is on the house, April would order everything she could possibly order in that amount of time.
It's just like
Gotta
is April just like ordering just like steaks, just some big slices of meat, potatoes.
Alice definitely orders a steak.
I think Natalie likes her comfort food and is gonna get mac and cheese, but it's like mac and cheese with like lobster in it because this place is fancy and shit.
They get you like some truffle oil on fish and chips or something.
Oh god, that sounds so good. I'm hungry.
Joseph is gonna get chicken and waffles and the nicest bottle of champagne available.
You get whatever nice bottle of champagne. You know what? I bet there's probably like an O'Shell Primrose vineyard or something.
Yes.
Oh
Where
yeah,
she
yes,
has
I get
her
the
own
Primrose
wine.
champagne.
When you get like, I'm imagining she sells like the most trashy wine. It's like you get,
Yes.
I don't know about champagne, because I know champagne is a thing you can't alter too much, but you definitely, like, if you got, like, a bottle of rosé, they'd be like, do you want the... She, like, has, like, a bubblegum rosé.
Oh,
and
yeah,
but they're called primroses.
yeah, that's what it. Yeah.
And
Yes,
like I'm getting bubblegum primrose.
Yosef loves shitty alcohol.
And there's, like, and it's definitely, like, art of her on the front, but she's drawn in, like, an Art Deco style.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
I don't think that. So I'm gonna say that I think that April is not a big drinker, except for rosé.
Yeah, I get that.
Hell
I get
yes.
that. Also, she has a chicken and waffles bourbon.
Oh, I want that too.
What is Alice drink?
Oh, White Russian.
Of course.
She gets Bossa Nova some caviar.
Hell yes, Bossa Nova, get it.
Cool. And I don't know if there's like, we can spice this up with anything else y'all guys want, but like, this is just if you guys want to throw anything else into the scene, it's purely self-serving. You can have whatever you want here, but otherwise we'll just say your sleepover is a smashing success and you're all rested and your damage tracks reset, however that works.
Yeah.
Given that's every session anyway. But now we're imagining that's why it reset, is because you got this session.
Oh, there's a lawful
relaxation.
reason now.
I just imagine during like the slumber party montage, there's like a pillow fight that happens, and like Yosef tries to grab my primrose pillow, and I'm like, no! Just
Wait,
clutching
I
onto
have
it.
my own primrose pillow.
Did you also take yours with you? Like I
Yeah,
was the only one who
of
like took it and like kept it.
No.
Okay.
No, Yosef's taking everything that's not nailed down.
I see.
I'm imagining if there was a pillow fight that like April would take like a couch cushion and throw it in the air and overhand serve it.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
that
she
would
would
just
get
like
the
hit
support
someone
bird.
just hit someone right in the face and be like, oh, this pillow
this
fight's
is
gonna
gonna-
stop for a bit.
It's going to end before she kills someone. She would absolutely go too hard with it.
So yeah. What happens next? Do we wake up hungover?
You wake up. I don't know if you guys do you want to be hungover?
I wanna roll for it. I wanna see if my character is hungover or not.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
plus biz.
bizarre.
I don't
dream.
I
think
don't
it's
know, I
probably power.
Power, honestly,
probably
yeah.
power.
I
Beat
agree.
the odds plus
Yeah.
power. I almost do sort of like the idea that it would be bizarre for some unknown reason, but I think power works better.
I got 9. I succeeded.
Well, something goes wrong.
I mean, you can still have like a kind of a buzzing headache, I guess. Like
yeah.
Oh my god.
just not something that's going to like debilitate you, I guess.
Yeah, I can
exactly.
give you a complete success at a cost, which is that you wake up in the morning and you take a very quiet phone call to the front desk that's like, can you send up like some Alka-Seltzer or something?
And a hamburger with egg on it.
I got a 10. Alice is a cool customer.
Alice is up like when everyone else is like waking up like Alice is already awake reading the paper.
I
Yeah.
got an
Some
11.
tea.
I got an 11. So Alice is reading the paper, and April walks in back from her jog.
So pissed.
Natalie's like,
So I got a 5.
hell
you drink-
yes!
You definitely drank the most.
I'm still drunk.
Yosef is out and is like snoring loudly and cannot be quelled.
That's amazing.
But yeah, it's
I think this fits perfectly.
Yeah, it's too good, of course.
and I think I'm trying to think how the day starts. I suppose like I definitely have
we
plans.
could talk
but,
about like.
but
So,
yeah.
what do we actually want to do here? Like, do we want to try to win this tournament by like knocking out other opponents? Like, should we find people to beat in card games, or do we want to try finding Elvire blanking on her name right now. This is June. Not
Anastasia.
remembering. Anastasia. Do we want to try to find Elvira and Anastasia somewhere? Like,
Well, I mean, I kind of want to figure out what the heck's going on with Ronaldo and his big cult.
I do too.
I'm here for the tournament. I am
Yeah,
I am here to win.
You
Well,
know,
maybe
I bet they have a lot of strong opponents in that cult.
Yeah, I was gonna
You're
say we
right.
can both accomplish our goals by, I guess, just moving through the tournament. So I guess we should find some opponents.
Hey, hey Yosef.
Yes.
You're starting to wake up. You hear your roommates are talking, and you're not really interested in that. You just really gotta you gotta go to the ice machine, get some ice, get a orange juice in the vending machine. So you want nothing more right now than just get up out of this bed, maybe throw a robe over you and get your slippers on, but you are ready to go out that door and down the hallway.
Briefs only. I'm hungover. It's everyone else's problem.
All right. I guess is there? Do we want to continue the planning talk, or shall we go to this walk that I'm forcing Yosef to go on due to their hangover drawback?
I think
Like
that
the walk is more interesting.
as Yosef leaves the room, April says, "At least he wore the briefs this time."
Don't remind me! I'm still trying to get out of my head.
All right, Yosef, you're at the. Sorry, I thought there was something weird about the layout in Streamlabs, and I got distracted, but there is not. You're at the ice machine, and you sort of hear. You're next to where the hotel part of this casino sort of meets with just a service hallway. And you can barely see shit, but through the door that goes to this employees only hallway, you think you hear a familiar voice or spot a familiar face. Do you want to give me an investigate?
Yes.
I won't make you take a minus for anything because the hangover is mostly for flavor.
Okay. That is an 11 total.
All right. You would not be able to miss this voice anywhere. It's an old friend of yours. You know, the person who was your tournament representative at the ground floor cellar. It is the one and only Joey Pagliocci.
Oh no, this guy.
And he's talking to someone else in the hallway, and you hear him say something just this is bad, right? I know I had to come a long way out here to help you fix this, but you sure we shouldn't get more guys? I don't know about this fella. I don't know about this fella that we're dealing with. And that's what you hear, Yosef.
Well, I would like to approach my good friend Joey and offer. Oh, do you need to fix something? Well, I'm pretty handy.
He is past a door. You are hearing this muffled through a door that says employees only on one side.
Okay. Well,
you could go through it if you want to.
I do.
All right, you walk through this door, and next to Joey, standing close to the wall, is this big brick of a man who looks sort of almost dressed sort of like a monk in black with some wooden sandals. Is standing right next to him, and he just looks over with you with this very old stern grimace where his face seems neutral, but just the weight of his jowls is forming a tough jaded frown. And Joey just looks at you and is Yosefa, how'd you get here?
I qualified for the tournament.
This is not gonna. And
What are you doing here, Joey?
I want you to give me a beat the odds plus elegant real quick.
I want everyone to remember that he's just in his underwear.
Shit.
Or do you think he's trying to castle?
I guess. I suppose there is. I want to reveal what is happening after the roll, but
I got a 4 total.
For the beat the odds.
Yes.
Okay. This is very simple. Of just like, did you add POW? I don't think I said POW. Or
Oh,
elements.
to add PAL, then it would be a 6.
I'm gonna step away from the mic for a second.
Okay.
Because
I just wanted to see what it'd be because this is just going to be setting up this scene. This big, burly-looking monk is suddenly stepped up to you and has his hand like at the base of your throat and is pushing you up against the wall like you're nothing.
Okay. That's fine. I would like to engage transmission gear.
All right. I want you to. I guess I will say, as you're like getting transmission gear out, he says, What does this fellow say? He's just like, I think he starts to say like, I think you should go back to your room. And so what are you doing with transmission gear? Are you just like showing him off, letting him know?
Well, I want him to like get off me. So I want to like engage rock mode, and it'd be like, I'm trying to have a conversation with my friend here, buddy. I don't know you.
All right, I think that could be scrap.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2d6 plus POW.
Or intimidate.
Fucking damn it.
Oh yeah, I guess there is an intimidate roll right there.
Okay. Well, I'm
Or
gonna.
threaten, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if we're doing
They
an
would both-
intimidate
yeah.
roll,
So 2d6
Then
plus
that's a
POW
10.
still.
that's a
That's a
10.
Okay.
Yes.
And he just said, yeah, you're just saying like get off him. He's just like, he like drops you to the floor.
I go like full meter. I'm like, hey, get the hell off of me! Who the hell do you think you are?
And he gets like a little smirk on his face. He's actually like a little impressed with you that like you're clearly just very inebriated and slightly naked, and he just like he lets out like a little chuff, and he's just like, my apologies. We don't have any business with you, and you don't have any business with us. So just go back to your room and enjoy your little tournament.
Yes, the tournament. Yes, don't worry. I'm gonna fix my place in the tournament. Don't you worry, old man.
They start. Joey still sort of seems like a little interested, like he might want to talk to you, or he might be like ready to give you some shit, like he's been waiting to say something to you. But like this other guy quickly like pats his hand on his shoulder, like in a sort of friendly way that lets you know that he is applying some force to him. That like, we're looking friendly, but this is how hard I'm gonna hit you if you don't come.
I wanna like kind of like shoot Joey, like kind of like I'm imagining a kind of like a I see what's going on here kind of look, and then like being like, yeah, Joey, I'll see you around. I think we're gonna be around the hive for a bit. Are you gonna be around the hive for a little bit, Joey?
Probably not. We'll catch up.
Yeah, I'll kick
you
your ass
have
in
my
the card
number.
game, bro. All right, bye later. Bye.
All right, and then I have a feeling, Yosef, are you gonna go back to the hotel room to tell your compatriots about what just
Oh,
occurred?
me, I'm so pissed off. I'm like completely sober now.
Okay, so then I think we should cut to any other conversation that has been happening in the hotel room during this time. In case if you guys wanted to have more conversation about between the three of you what your plans want to be.
Yeah,
Or we can also summarize.
I mean, like, I'm actually kind of at a loss for what we should be doing.
That's
I
fair.
think I think Natalie would have been like, Alice, you're the pro here. What should our next move be? And just put it on Cassie to come up with something.
Well, we need to find out where the strongest players are so I can pit myself and you two against them.
Oh,
Strongest
us two?
players? Do you think I'm ready for that?
I trained you personally. Of course you're ready.
Okay, if you say so.
Alright, I think at that point, Yosef comes into the room.
Yeah.
Ladies, I think we got an uphill fight on our hands.
Okay, what does that mean?
I just heard our good friend Joey and some old fuck, and Joey mentioned something about how are we going to fix this? Now, I think, given everything that we've experienced on this island so far, that they're talking about fixing the tournament. You know what I mean?
There wasn't maybe some problem that went wrong that they're trying to fix?
That's possible, but when I burst through into the room to say hi, the old man had a certain air about him, you know? In a way that is suspect.
Do you want to do, Yosef, would you like to do a flashback, dredge the undertow to the moment you saw that guy?
Yes, I would. I always forget about dredge the undertow. It's so good. Okay, that's plus biz, and
Yeah,
we're
2d6 biz.
rolling. That is 7 total.
Alright. Offer you a choice. Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing.
The information will be vague or incomplete.
Yeah. You can tell the guy has an Eidolon, but something about its presence seems deceptive or something.
Well, the guy also had, the guy definitely has an Eidolon, and while I wasn't able to discern exactly what it was, it gave me like an iffy feeling.
Like the sort of, or I guess when I also say deceptive, I mean in the sense of like not that he was trying to deceive you, but more like a don't judge a book by its cover sort of thing.
Oh, okay. That changes my whole angle.
Okay, sorry to give you that late, but I realized after.
No,
I said
you're good.
deceptive
Like, yeah,
that,
I don't want to
that-
derail the
that
story or
makes it sound
anything.
good.
Okay, yeah, he seemed off, but like, I don't know, maybe my initial thought is that they're trying to fix the tournament, but maybe Natalie, you're right, and they just fucked something up and they need to fix it.
If it's Joey we're talking about, I don't think it's anything good.
He's the jerk that got us into this mess to begin with.
Yeah,
I don't even know why he's here. The last time I saw him, he had a car in his face.
I mean, if he's a tournament organizer, then it kind of makes sense that he'd be here, but he seemed nervous.
Was he an organizer? I thought he was just Ronaldo's stooge.
Well, all the more reason he'd still be here, because Ronaldo's here, isn't he?
That's true.
But Joey was acting real weird. I was trying, I said, like, oh, hey, are you going to be around the hive? We're going to be around the hive. And he said, oh, no, you're probably not going to see me. So that's another reason that my suspicions have been raised regarding those two.
I see. Well, are they still here?
I think so. It's only been a couple minutes, so I don't think they would have been able to, like, leave the whole building.
Maybe
Or even
we
if they're
should
trying to do that.
try and keep an eye on them, see where they go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
maybe
agree.
we could find out where Ronaldo is right now.
If there's the possibility that they're trying to disrupt the sanctity of this tournament, then we must stop them.
Simply.
Well, all right then. Alice, could you maybe use Bossa Nova to help us track them?
Sure.
I'm gonna get some clothes on. I'll be
That's
right
a good
back.
idea. That's a really good idea.
Alright, so using Bossa Nova to try and catch up with them, I would say that's probably just like, let's investigate. I think it's like, it's your character's stats, but we're saying Bossa Nova as like the vehicle by which that's done.
I was wondering if you're going to put your Eidolon in them or something.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
awesome,
I mean, I could just fade away into Bossa Nova now. I have that ability.
That'd be sick.
Wait,
Awesome.
are we just gonna see you like squish yourself down into like into the
Rat.
side of this mouse?
Yes.
Oh my god!
All right, so
Bossa Nova is going full plague rat.
okay.
Alice, the meme of Eminem throwing the rat, but it's Alice throwing Bossa Nova, and it's like, rejoice, crush card virus be upon ye.
Eidolon be upon. Yeah.
We've seen like Eidolon do crazy shit, but I think this is like leaving April still speechless. Like, what just happened?
Yeah, you just see Alice like, okay, I'll check into things, and then she just squishes into Bossa Nova.
Whoop!
Good old slurping sound. I got a 10, by the way, so I have 2 hold.
Cool, okay. You are the rat.
Yeah.
All right, I could probably direct him, I guess, because I'm inside of him, and
You're,
also
you're reverse ratatouilleing him. You can tell him stuff.
Reverse
I don't know.
Ratatouille. That's great.
All right, so the Bossa Nova and Crush Card Virus are going to scurry along down to where Joey is.
Yeah, it was just sort of like the end of the hallway, so if you just sort of guess, it's not too hard.
I think
but
that-
do the rest.
I think that we're gonna follow along like a little bit behind. April
follow
brought her
like a safe distance.
yeah, April brought her like tennis gear with her and everything that she would have normally brought. Like, we don't plan to go back to that room if possible.
Yeah, I probably got everything. My big backpack and my pillow and everything.
And you're carrying my stuff too.
I guess I would be.
Could you be carrying your stuff while also squished down inside of Bossa Nova's like side?
Okay, I guess I do have Smuggle as well. I just unlocked that with my latest level up. Okay, yeah, so I just also took my luggage inside of Bossa Nova.
Great, awesome, love it.
It's a heavy rat.
Nah.
There's gonna be some point where like a whole bunch of luggage just like flies out of this rat's side.
Into some bad guy's face, maybe.
Oh yeah, I could launch it out of Bossa Nova at people, that's cool. That's a good thing
Bossa
to
Nova
keep in
just, like,
mind.
coughs up a fucking briefcase at someone.
Alright, so we scurry inside of the room. What do I see there?
Well, first it's like it goes into a hallway, and I think it like goes up like a curved set of stairs that like forks on like one side is like a room that says like observation deck or whatever, where it's very clearly like a pitmaster hangs out up here to look at the casino floor. And then down the other way is like a set of double doors, and one of the doors has been left like slightly ajar.
Okay, I go inside the slightly ajar door.
All right, you go inside. You go inside this room, and it seems like you are hot on the heels of some people who have just entered the room, and it is Joey and this big monkish-looking guy I brought up before. And you just hear a conversation plays out. I've written some dialogue here. I'm just gonna go through.
Yeah.
And you can just hear like this very like official sounding voice, just like, but also like taken by surprise. Like as you're coming in, you hear this introduction, and like when you find a point, this first voice that's like the sort of, I'm gonna try to do a sort of more proper, but like in control gruff voice. And that is the person who is clearly at the desk of this casino with like monitors behind them to look at stuff. And this person just looks up from their desk at the people who just barged in, and he's just like, "Hello, gentlemen, taking a break from the festivities? Please have a seat." And Joey's like ready to go sit down. He's like, "Yeah, sure thing." And then the monkish guy is like, "We'll stand." And Joey's like, "Oh yeah, right." And this man at the desk is he says, to what do I owe the pleasure? We could and the monk responds, we could ask you the same thing in regards to the snooping you've been doing. You got a problem? I see the finances around here. Wouldn't that be Lady Primrose's responsibility? Says the monk man. And the guy at the desk responds with, and I'm trying to do this because I don't have like very good voices set for these guys. If I could edit this, I would just do this dialogue. But I want to make sure you know who's saying this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been good.
After asking what, wouldn't that be Lady Primrose's responsibility? It most certainly would be, but since she doesn't care to, I have to look into any of the problems with the books. You know how it is. Spill it, Chief, Joey says. We know you're not exactly surprised. So why the sudden change of heart? You got a problem with our organization? You're not gonna come in here and talk to me like that. Listen, it's just business. Go enjoy the tournament. Have some fun while the island still belongs to you gamers. The monk, like, face goes stern, and, like, he immediately, like, narrows his eyes. A takeover. That is unacceptable. Also, where's the rest of our party in regards to following Bossa Nova?
I think we're around a corner to, like,
yeah,
see if Bossa Nova's okay, but we probably can't hear anything.
I mean, I kind of want the idea, like, what if we were, like, listening to the crack window of the door, but, like, I think that it'd be easier if we could all hear this conversation. So, like, just listening to the crack underneath the door.
Yeah, I think you can, like, glean this conversation, but, like, Bossa Nova sees exactly who's talking and is getting the body language and can maybe also investigate the scene.
I mean, I could use a... Oh, go ahead.
I extended Bossa Nova's tail all the way back out to where you are, and then it ends in a mouth that's just repeating everything that's being said.
Oh no!
I thought you were also like saying it's like a lifeline. It's like a lifeline where if Bossa Nova's in trouble, you can pull the tail back real fast.
I was thinking it was going to be like a can on a string type thing.
No, I love this. I love this mouth tail talking to us, like just relaying the conversation in their voices, even.
Oh god!
Or maybe it like comes out like a little trumpet, and it is like a can on the string.
You can imagine a mouth or just a big trumpet hole thing, whatever is less scary to you.
I could use a little clarification on that conversation, though. So the guy sitting in the chair is the one who says, like, is saying, like, oh, all these expenses are like Primrose's responsibility, and I'm trying to get the gist of, like, who's the one with the organization that the others are trying to interfere with? I missed, like, who was talking at certain points.
I'm gonna send you guys the whole dialogue. But we're also not done with it yet.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more.
I know you're doing your best. I was just trying for clarification.
I mean, like, this also is, you know, a conversation you're
okay,
overhearing, so I don't know how clear everything's going to be. Maybe there's going to be something where there's going to be a chance for you guys to, like, ask in further with one of these people, depending on how this goes. After that, like, the bit about the takeover, the person at the desk continues with by asking the two left-hand society folks that have come in, with just, why do you care? Isn't this what you've been playing at all these years? Aren't all of your cards on the table, so to speak? The monk, just like, gruff voice, your feeble imagination could not begin to grasp our intentions. Joey's just like, yeah, what he said. So I won't waste your time trying to explain. Instead, I'll make this brief. Mr. Pagliocci, the door, if you would. Sure thing, boss. And Joey starts to walk to the door to close it.
Oh no.
All right. What do you guys do?
Well, I mean, Bossa Nova has a big tail coming out of the door, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's going.
Yeah.
That's you might hear like Bossa Nova might notice that Joey's eye, like he's going to the door and like his eyes like look down, and he's just like, huh, as he sees like what looks like a pink string going across the floor of the room.
It rips off. Maybe it rips off of Bossa Nova's tail and then quickly like retracts, like it had a lot of tension in it.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say it like fell off like a lizard tail.
You do have 2 hold to spin to not be discovered.
Okay. How would I not be discovered?
Well, I like the idea of the retracting tail and then maybe
Yeah,
just
like
hide.
you just like quickly like snap your tail up and like Bossa Nova's able to run and like Joey just think it's that's a rat, huh?
Oh, also, just because I was gonna sort of reveal this at any given point, but I didn't bring it up yet. But I'm just gonna say this right now, so it's easier when you're looking at this dialogue. On the desk of the person who is like the pit master of this casino, you see just like a little nameplate that says Fionn Brendenis. So yeah, this guy's name is Fionn. Hopefully this looks okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's there if you want to look at that, because, you know, voices are hard to differentiate. But yeah, that's there. And
I got it.
yeah, anyway, so Alice, before I interrupted you, what were you up to?
Oh, I honestly don't know.
Do you want to like try to hide and like scurry deeper into the room to keep hearing the conversation, and we'll try to find our way in another way?
Yeah, I think I'll like scurry under the desk or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then,
Or are they gonna try and attack the rat that they found in their room?
I guess,
Would Joey make note of it?
I think he, so are you like disconnecting this tail?
Yeah, that is
So- yeah, so
disconnected
that-
so that I can keep my hidden
Yeah.
identity.
I think he just sort of like, are we saying that like that's what the hold is spent on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to stay hidden.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, he just sees it and he's like, that's weird. Like, he doesn't know what it is. He just sort of like kicks it. And then he goes over and like, shuts the door. And I think with spending the 2 hold, you get to under the desk and you're fine. And you just sort of hear the sound of like what sounds like someone putting on like leather gloves. And you hear this the gruff voice of this other man, who actually, I guess, I forgot, their name is also in this dialogue. Their name is Ullman. Maybe Joey said it at some point, we'll say that. And you hear Ullman, after putting on these leather gloves, he just says, "Swords to plowshares." And you can maybe peek this as the rat under the desk is that sort of shadowy, tough-looking wrestler figure from the ship.
I don't think Alice ever saw
Yeah, I don't know
that.
if you did. I mean, he was pretty
Yeah,
big.
Oh wait, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, right
I
at
think
the
you
end
caught
there.
sight of him.
Oh yeah, for a second. Because we didn't actually beat him before.
Just kind of made him go away.
And this Ullman is just like slowly approaching the desk, and Fionn takes a gun out from like a holster on his chest, and he like starts to he like fires off 2 shots at Swords to Plowshares, which just like pop off as popcorn. They're just like nothing.
Yeah.
What is and I think you guys in the hallway definitely hear like this was like a silenced pistol, I think, but you still hear that.
It's
It's
still
like,
a
you know,
pistol
it's a
shot.
silenced pistol. It's still like a pistol shot.
Okay, we need to get in that room. I'm gonna portal us in there.
Yeah, I don't think Alice is terribly invested in protecting any of the people here.
So I'm gonna attempt to like make a portal on the ceiling where no one looks, so we can maybe look in first before we jump in.
Okay. Yeah, then roll to
An attempt. Okay, well that was a bad attempt. I got 7, which isn't great. It's a pass, but it's not great, right?
Okay, yeah. So do you want a partial success or complete success at a cost?
What a partial success look like? I'm gonna say partial.
Like the
success.
portal isn't where you want it to be.
Yeah, that's
or
what I was
something.
thinking. Is like the portal isn't quite where you want it to be, and I'm trying to think where it could be that's like good but not where you want it to be.
I mean, it could be right beneath them, or I guess because it's where you touch.
Or-
Yeah, never mind.
I
No,
think
well, the one end of the portal ends up wherever. The portal that I make on the wall is going somewhere into the room.
Right.
I'm saying.
so yeah, I'm trying to
What
think
about-
where
Would it be worse to be behind Fion or behind Almond? Because I feel like, or to be right in the center.
We should be behind Almond, I guess, but I don't get to choose that. That's all
I had another idea, which is I think the portal you make goes under Fion's desk, so you can get into the room, but you can't see in.
I think that Bossa Nova just falls out through the portal we made.
It's a big desk. He's got like one of those big businessman desks. The Bossa Nova can be under the desk.
What I assumed, what you meant was like it's on. So on Bossa Nova's roof, there's a portal there. So
that's also not a bad idea. I wasn't even thinking about that, but like that would be a very inconvenient angle. So I like that.
Yes. I kind of just wave at her when the portal opens. Wave at Bossa Nova and
Bossa Nova waves back.
Because then it's just like, if you want to get in, all of a sudden it's like the desk starts to rumble and then just people come out from under it.
Okay, I've done what I need to do. You two figure out what to do next. You guys are the fighty ones.
Looks over at Yosef and it's like, can you push the desk over onto them?
Yes, sir?
Yosef?
Say that again. Sorry.
Can you push the desk over onto them?
Absolutely. Would that be scrap then?
I'm trying
Or
to
just...
think. I suppose scrap would work. You could even... I wonder if it's almost like bombard, because you're like throwing the table at them.
Okay, yeah, let's do bombard
so,
then.
So is Migleg going through the table?
That's what I was thinking, is that
And
Migleg
throwing
is like
it? Okay.
hopping through the wall, falling to the floor under the desk, and then immediately like punching
Lifting
up to
the desk.
flip the
Yeah.
desk.
That's what I was imagining.
Hold on.
I was imagining Migleg like thrusting his hand through to like onto the ground to push the desk up.
I don't know how that would work.
I don't know about that either, but...
My Eidolon increases my strength tenfold. So I want to, and I mean, transmission gear is still active from earlier. Let's say, so yeah, I'm gonna like just pick up the desk and throw it at him after I get through the portal.
All right, yeah. So yeah, roll to bombard.
Roll to bombard.
And also, after you, either whether or not you succeed, after you do this, you're going to be standing right in front of Fion, and he's not going to have any fucking idea who you are. But you just showed up in like pseudo mech armor and through his desk.
Hell yeah. I got a. Oof.
It's 2d6 plus Ellie.
Yep, it sure is. I got a 4.
Okay.
You are able to push yourself if you want.
Yeah, if you want to push.
If you think that you can save that.
Because what were your 2 rolls?
I am. I'm unsure. It doesn't tell me.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
When you roll 2d6 in your thing? We can you know what? I'm just gonna like say, for the sake of if you want to push yourself, we can imagine that was a 1 and a 3.
Okay.
So just roll a d6.
Yeah, I'll do. Okay, so I got a 5.
So 8
So-
total.
8 total.
Or well, also
7 total.
yeah.
Because
okay.
I have a -1 elegance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I make it sort of.
All right. So yeah, you will hit your target, but you must choose one of the following to make your shot. You have to move into danger. You hit the target, but you take -1 forward, or your shot causes collateral damage.
I'm gonna move into danger.
All right. Yeah, that definitely works because you are like, you managed to like. I'm trying to think how this impacts with swords to plowshares, because a desk is an attack, all sort of. They probably turn some of it into food, but I think the way it lands just sort of like pins them down. But like Joey gets like pushed back and he like has a gun ready and he's like, "Fucking Yosef, you always gotta ruin my fucking gigs."
Is the part of the desk that is not turned to food still have the portal on it?
Yep. I think it's like it didn't turn the
Depends the
desk into
impact.
food. It's more like underneath the table, between the table and Almond, is now like a bunch of spaghetti that's splattered out along the
Spaghetti?
floor.
Oh, it's so messy. Oh no.
But yeah, now the portal actually looks up into the room, and yeah, Fiona is definitely looking at Migleg, and it's just like, who the fuck are you?
I
I'm the
think that,
motherfucker who's gonna wreck your shit.
Who are we fighting? Which one's the bad guy?
I have no
They're all
idea.
the bad guys, Natalie. Yeah, Joey, take the shot. I fucking dare you.
April's going to jump through the portal in with Mirror Force and try to block the shot if Joey's taking it.
Oh yeah, then we can definitely say that like, yeah, he like just goes for the gunshot, and you try to riposte.
Yeah. I mean, that's a 10 by the dice, plus all of my elegance and riposte.
Or so what was the result then? So 10 on the dice.
That's way over 10.
Okay.
So I think that I don't think that I want a exact I don't think it's going to be the exact same thing as before, where I like ruined his gun. I want to rebound the bullet into the door to unlock it.
Okay, yeah. You knock it through like the lock in the door, and it's just like, shooting a door with a gun in a video game where it's breached open.
Yeah.
So now Natalie can freely see in through either the door or the portal that she saw.
Or just walk in if you want.
You know what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay out here, but I'm gonna send Trap Hole through the portal. My wolf. The actual like wolf embodiment spiritual form of Trap Wolf.
Oh yeah.
Trap Hole rather. So and I'm gonna, cause I you know what, I'm a summoner. My creature can go in there. I'll stay out here. and but I guess I don't know if Travel's gonna do anything yet, because I'm still not sure what the goal is right now. We're supposed to like try and defeat this food guy, or like figure out what's going on. Are we attacking Fiona? Like I thought, like I guess like I don't know. Yeah, like
Is this like is this just from Natalie's perspective, or would you like me to answer some questions? Because this is a hectic scene. This is definitely like. This is definitely
it's
a fight
both
first.
our perspectives, right?
Yeah.
Because like I only went in because I'm like, oh shit, gunfire, we gotta get involved because people shouldn't be shooting each other. And then,
I think like if you guys want like a little more clarification, I think we can have like a quick little shout out over the gunfire where Joey just says some shit like, that guy should be fucking dead, and Fiona's just like, these guys are fucking scoundrels. I'm gonna, you know what? We should help each other. I got exactly what you need. These guys didn't want me around because I might help people like you. So let's work something out here. Get these assholes from me, is what Fiona says.
okay, so
I
what's in
imagine
the
similar
room?
voices for Joey.
What's in the room besides the desk and the people? Like, is there like
There's a lot of like
plants, like a
I
couch?
like a plant.
like-
Yeah, I think there were the two chairs that like a guest could sit in that have now I think also been upturned, but they're just to the side. There is a lot of computer monitors behind Fiona's chair to like overlook the whole business, as well as also like there is like a phone and computer desk sort of in the corner. I like to think that there's probably like a little coffee table in the middle of the room that has like little bonsai trees and like a built-in fountain feature in the table for like guests to look at and feel the minutes
that sounds
trickle
pretty
away
heavy.
while they're being interviewed by this pit boss.
I think Trap Hole's gonna make a portal underneath that desk, like that table, and try to hit Joey with it.
All right, give me a bombard.
And I got +1 Ellie now. God damn it, I dropped the dice. 1 second. Where'd it go? It's like the second time I dropped. There we go. Okay. Damn it, it's only a 5.
Do you want to push yourself?
I get it. I guess
you
I
want a
get it.
session?
Do I want to push myself?
You
Fuck
gotta,
it.
but-
Sure, why not? I'm gonna do it. So I got a 3 and a 1, I think. So, so now it's 3 and 4, which is 7 plus 1, so 8.
Okay, so you either move into danger, hit the target, but take -1 forward, or your shot causes collateral damage.
Collateral damage.
Okay, I think what happens is this table with this nifty little built-in water feature, when it gets upturned and like, it definitely like, it like flies in at an angle and it knocks Joey against the wall, doing some good damage in regards to like potentially, not like incapacitating him, but he's definitely got the wind knocked out of him. But also just the water just shoots everywhere and like the table like catches like the computer in the side of this guy's room, and you can immediately hear Fiona just go like, fuck my fucking documents. Watch it.
Sorry.
All right, and then who's okay?
And you hear this sorry from like outside the room.
from outside the room and from out under the desk for some reason.
No, that portal's gone. I can only make one portal at a time.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think it's going
Actually, I don't
to-
know if that's true. I think it's true. Maybe I can
It's
make
been
one.
true so far.
Yeah.
So I think
All right.
it is. I was gonna turn the table over to Alice. Lots of table throwing right now. Well, one's a desk, one's a coffee table. It's all different.
All right, I'm going
think-
to have Bossa Nova jump up onto the desk and then launch luggage out at Joey.
All right.
Or maybe Almond.
Yeah, maybe Alvin hasn't got anything on him yet.
Yeah, I'm going to launch luggage at Almond. And
I think
guess
Almond is still sort of like under the table, but I like this idea that maybe you are just like heaping luggage onto the table
Okay,
to make it harder
so-
for him to get out from it.
So wait, both Almond and the Eidolon are under the table, or are they the same
I guess
thing?
I think the Eidolon like shifted away for a second, but could come back any second into
Okay.
the ether. However that works.
All right, so is that a bombard against Almond with the luggage, or is that a different roll?
I'm trying to even think if it'd
That
be
makes
that
sense as well.
hard to do. Like, yeah, you can just put the. But I suppose there is the
If you're
risk
trying
of.
to arc, then I think bombard. But if you're just
Yeah,
trying
let's
to
just do-
pin,
If you're trying to pin him, maybe it's scrap. In a way.
Well, she's
then-
shooting something out of her Eidolon.
Yeah, I was
This is
thinking-
just- A lot of them.
And
Yeah,
I
we
think
can
maybe
just
like
do-
I'm jumping out too and kicking it at him.
Okay, then we can do another bombard.
That is a 8.
All right, then same question as I gave the other folks. You want to be in danger, -1 forward, or collateral damage?
I think I'll move into danger.
All right. As you're, I think the way that does is like when you're getting the luggage on there, you realize that as you were shooting luggage and getting it all into place, that Swords of Plowshares has like re-manifested behind you and is like cracking its knuckles, and I think as it cracks its knuckles, like powdered sugar comes off of it. All right, and then
I went to.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I guess it might be Yosef's. I'm trying to think of the order we've been going in. I think Yosef is next because Yosef went in very first, and then it was April. But if you have something you really want to do now, we can, turn order isn't a necessity.
I was just thinking. I was trying to remember last time if Yosef was the one who went up against Swords of Plowshares and didn't really manage to.
No one was able to really damage him at all, except that I made him go away. That's it. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that April says to Yosef, "Can you get the guy with the gun? I'll get the big dude.
Okay.
I don't want to get shot by the gun."
Mhm. Well, don't worry, you won't. I want to activate scissors mode, and what I'm going to try and do is, like, do like a really fucking cool like kung fu like martial arts slide and get one of the scissor swords right up against Joey's neck
Okay.
and be like, don't fucking move.
I'm imagining you're doing. For some reason, when you said like a slide, but with the scissors, I was almost imagining like Raiden from like Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, where he has like the sword on his foot, and he's like high kicking it up against
Fuck yeah.
Joey's neck.
Not quite, but like, yeah. Like, yeah, but you know what? Yeah, fuck it. That looks cool as shit. Like, yes, we're doing that. Like, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. And that's just like to keep him in place, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not trying to like actually hurt him. I'm just like, don't fucking move.
All right. So we'll do a threaten then.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I do just want to give a quick reminder, because folks have Eidolons here, you can get hurt a bit more. Like, if someone gets shot with a gun here, you won't die instantly. I just want to make that clear.
Oh, sure. I don't think people notice that entirely. And
Right.
also, I just have something else in mind that I want to do.
Obviously, you don't want to get shot, but I just want folks to know, if I say you got shot, it's not game over.
Or it could just be like, oh, if you're, like, you got winged by the bullet or something.
Yeah. It's all a matter
Now,
of
what-
interest.
I
did
know,
you
I
tell
know.
me?
In like Eidolon Rock, people get straight up shot in their body parts, but it's fine because they're Eidolon users and they just can take more damage.
What did you tell me to roll for again? Was it a scrap?
Or it was
I think it was a
threaten.
threaten.
So 2d6
Threaten,
plus power.
that's correct. Yeah. That is a 7.
All right. So you either. I choose one for these. So I think okay. I think what will happen here is that Joey is gonna take the hit. He's feeling adventurous. You do like get the scissor slash into him, like it cuts in. It cuts his shirt open and marks his chest pretty bad.
Yeah.
But he goes for the luggage and he just like pulls open a random bag. Natalie, what's a random thing he pulls out of your bag?
Isn't it like Alice's luggage?
Or it's Alice's luggage. That's right. I don't know why I thought it was Natalie. Probably because Natalie's also a bit of a pack.
I always
Alice,
carry shit. Yeah,
That's
like.
God, what would be in Alice's luggage? I have given absolutely zero thought to what would be inside that suitcase.
Probably lots of cards.
Yeah, lots of cards.
All right. Then I'm trying to think of like I want something that's because Joey's Eidolon is polymerization.
Oh, right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of like what's something fun he can pull out of here to fuse with something else to be a weapon for him in this scene.
Like it's all cards and clothes in there.
With my bra card fusion.
I just wanted to throw it out on the table because like there's all sorts of weird stuff we could do with that, and it's like yeah, he could just make a gun that shoots cards, but like that seems like a downgrade from bullets.
Yeah.
Or he could fuse two things he finds in there.
I guess she probably has like what stuff do rich people have? What bullshit do rich people have in their luggage?
This is a harder question. When I posed this question, I didn't even realize how hard it would be.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe just Joey's just shit out of luck and he's able to find anything worth the damn bit.
I wanted to find something fun,
I wanted to
though.
use his freaking Eidolon.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe you know what? Maybe I can put something in the scene. I can put something in the scene that he fuses it with. Let me do
like a
quick
fancy
brainstorm.
statue.
Yeah. Okay.
A fountain. Mix a water.
I think you know what? He takes a card from Alice's bag, and there's like a little statuette behind him, and he says polymerization, and he fuses that together, and now like the statue that was behind him has turned into like a living statue of like a dark magician or something. I always go with dark magician, but that's the one people know. You know what? I'm gonna go with Buster Blader this time. He makes a little Buster Blader, so this little statue pulls out a sword, and it like is going after Yosef and is trying to like stab its shitty little stone sword through
I want to crush it.
through Yosef's like power transmission armor.
I want to crush it so bad.
And then next in the order, I believe, is April.
So
Or Natalie. April. Yes.
I was going to run into the between Alice and Swords to Plowshares, and as I assume that it's going to bring its fist down on Alice, April's going to whack its fist with Mirror Force and send its fist right back into its face.
Okay, yeah. Roll the scrap.
That is an 8 plus 2 is 10.
Oh, cool. Alright, that's a good number. So then, I should feel like I should know these by now. But yeah,
I didn't even have to argue whether or not I use Quick Draw, your Eidolon, when you use your Eidolon to attack someone who doesn't believe you can or will attack them. I don't know if that would work for Mirror Force, and since it's not really used for attacking, but I don't even have to argue that right now.
Yeah. Because it's just +1. So yeah, then that means you're not going to take damage from it, and you get to choose to either create an opportunity for your allies.
I'm impressed surprising or intimidating them.
Yeah,
because what I assume is that Swords to Plowshares has negates damage of other things attacking it by turning it to food, but can it negate its own attack damage?
I think if you take it by, it can.
If it's hitting itself.
I will say I do know it can change an attack even if it's hitting itself, but I want to say that because I have two ways of thinking about how this will go. Where I'm imagining that the punch goes back and it can. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna sort of equivocate these two ideas in my head, where this is getting this character closer to crashing, even if it doesn't seem like a conventional hit, where the hit still sort of goes through, but I'm also going to add the comical effect of right before the attack is fully registered, the punch becomes a pie, and Swords to Plowshare pies himself in the face.
Yes.
And also just stumbles back from that, and then just does the just as to smear the food off their face.
As he stumbles back, can Trap Hole make a portal from the fall into, and then you fall out of a ceiling?
Yeah, sure, go for it. I think that's another bombard, I guess, in a way.
Sure, go with that because I got a +1. 7 exactly.
All right. So that is going to be, you must choose to either move into danger, -1 forward, or collateral damage.
Do you think your nerves are rattled at this point?
Okay. I'm going to say it somehow moves me into danger.
I think, probably a good way to do that is that you do teleport Swords to Plowshares, but when they land, you realize that where you landed them to was just directly behind you outside the room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That'd be really funny.
All right.
Natalie's like, oh shit.
No, okay. I'm gonna do a quick round of how the NPCs are reacting to this. So Fionn hasn't done anything for a little bit, so I'm gonna probably think about what he does right now. And I want to show off because I will actually say Fionn does have an Eidolon, and I think the way he conveys this is he says. He takes out a green vase with a face on it, and he says "Pot of Greed," and he puts his gun in the vase.
Of course,
God.
He puts his gun in the vase, and then he pulls out 2 guns that are a little different from his last couple guns.
I love it.
And he says "Hey kid, take this," and he throws the one gun through the portal to Natalie.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
And then he like raises his gun. He raises his gun again. I guess I wonder where he would. I suppose Joey
Joey?
is still. I think Joey is still sort of engaged. He's engaged with Yosef in combat like that. So I think I think Fionn is just unloading bullets into his desk, trying to like hit Almond underneath it, but is just like is probably exploding like some luggage on the way there. Like there's definitely some clothes that now have holes in them.
Birds flying everywhere. Oh no!
And I think in response,
Alice is more worried about her cards.
I think in response to this, Almond actually is like action rolls out from under the table and has like pulled out from inside his monk robe. He pulls out like a set of brass knuckles and he is booking it for Fionn to like break his skull in. And I think our friend Joey I think he's still doing the stuff with the statue, trying to get at Yosef, where it's definitely like he is still trying to get at you. Like he's like getting ready to like try and shoot you again, but like unless you give him the opening, he can't do anything quite yet.
Mhm.
All right, so then top of the order is Alice.
Okay, I think I want to have Crush Card Virus. I only mentioned it in the first episode, but Crush Card Virus is 3 snakes entwined around each other, so it is going to try and wrap itself around Almond to knock him down.
Okay, yeah, give me a scrap.
Okay. That is a 4.
All right, you're going. I'm trying to think how this hurt. I guess Eidolons sort of share their harm with someone. So I think the way this goes is just that, like, I think this guy's wearing like wooden sandals, but he actually like clicks his ankles together and like a boot knife comes out the back of his wooden sandals, and he like heals one of the snakes of Crush Card Virus, and like when he does that, like you feel a pain in your side, like you just got stabbed. Advance your damage track. This does like distract him a little bit, but he's definitely like still gunning for Fionn. And I think you even say like, "You're gonna pay, you son of a bitch." And then we go to Yosef.
Okay, so what I want to try and do is grab the statue, the little statue guy, and I want to throw it at Fionn.
Okay. I suppose there's like sort of 2 steps to that, where it's like the grabbing of the statue and then throwing it. But
Roll for scrap and then bombard.
I don't know if we need to make it quite that complex.
Alright.
But actually, you know what? I think you're really close. You're very close to Joey right now. I think what you would probably do is more likely just like hit him over the head with the statue.
Okay,
to
yeah.
sort of get 2 in one blow. So what I think I might say is like maybe scrap with -1 to sort of acknowledge the complexity of it.
Yeah. Okay. Rolling. God damn it. 6.
All right. You try to grab this little statue, and the Buster Blader hand just like comes out and stabs like right into the top of your hand. Advance your damage track.
Ow.
God damn it.
I think you should still only be at winded though. I think that was the only time you took damage.
Well, isn't that when you push yourself? Isn't that?
No, the push yourself is just a once per session. There's no like cost to doing it.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you're just at winded.
Okay, cool. I'm down with that.
And then I think Joey actually uses this opportunity, like he's going to like try and like get a grapple on you, like he's gonna try to pin you. And I think the way he does that is he gets a little help. He takes the spaghetti off the floor and polymerizes it with some like clothing to basically make rope.
That's amazing.
Very exciting stuff from polymerization.
Noodle rope.
And is like basically like not like tying you up, but is like he's doing like the a Power Rangers of like he's behind you and he's pulling the rope up against your chest with your arms up.
I want to like tell you, oh, buddy, this isn't going to help you at all, not whatsoever.
All right, and then
So I'm
goes to April.
I'm still worried about Almond going to beat Fion's head in. So April doesn't know how to stop him, but she does have an idea. She's going to throw like kind of horizontally like slide Mirror Force across the floor underneath his feet as he's running. So as he like stomps his foot down, it's going to ricochet up and like knock him off balance.
All right, and also actually, I want Alice to help with this because I think the snakes are still sort of there, trying to like scrabble with him. So I think you could help add to this attempt to like get him to like have a heavy step on Mirror Force.
All right, I'll help.
All right.
Okay. What am I actually rolling here?
I think Bombard again. A lot of throwing in this team.
It is. And that's kind of just our style, I guess.
Yeah.
I got an 8 plus 2 is 10.
All right, yeah. Then you just do the damage, no downside. I guess you don't even
I'm
need
just
the help.
waiting to fail a roll. But so like as Mirror Force like goes under his foot, he like hits it and just like does he just like completely topple over from like having his foot just fly into the air?
The way I am imagining this is I think like what's going on is like Mirror Force is like comes in, even though you didn't have to actually roll to help, I still like the image of the snakes coiling around one of his feet so that he like has to very suddenly steady himself with one of his feet. And
Yeah, like maybe in anime time when they got stabbed, they just coiled right around the foot.
yeah, and then like that makes him step really heavy on Mirror Force. And I think we could what do you want from that, April? Like where do we want to go with that? Because I'm gonna say like I like the idea of like a direct hit like this on Mirror Force can have a very chaotic reaction.
So I don't know if I roll less than a 10, then I feel like I might be worried about Mirror Force itself. But since this is a like full success, I was hoping for it to like he steps heavy on the face of it, and he just like gets blown almost backwards, I guess, by the force, and ends up on his back.
Yeah, I was thinking like he straight up like it like has like a tiny explosion, like a bounce pad in a video game, and it just,
Exactly.
like flips him over backwards. And like he is now down on the ground, and Natalie behind you, you can tell that like Swords to Plowshare is like briefly distracted by this like this moment of being winded from having the wind knocked out of him from falling down.
Okay, I'm alone in the hallway with this plowshare thing, so I'm going to probably
Door's
try
not locked,
and get away from it. Yeah, so I'll go back through the door, and I guess while I'm doing that, like I don't know if I think Natalie's like holding this gun, but it's like shaking in her hands. She doesn't know how to use a gun. She doesn't like guns, so she's just gonna kind of just run in through the door and not really try to fire at this thing, because I don't think that would even do anything either, based on what he does.
Are you running into the room? Are you running into
Yeah.
Fion's room, or are you running to your hotel room?
No, Fion's room.
Okay, so yeah.
The lock got broken.
All right, yeah, you can freely do that. That's not like your action for the turn, I think. You're now in this scene with everyone else.
Yes, and yeah, from there, maybe like almost like on the ground now, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to like get up to him and like point the gun at him and like shaking it, and my like fingers like not even on a trigger, but Natalie goes like, "Stay down!"
All right, roll to threaten.
That sounds more like Dazzle.
You know, I
I
guess
feel like
'cause
pointing a gun at someone is threatening.
it's
Yeah.
threatening.
Yeah, but she is not going to shoot.
That's fair.
That's
That
true.
is
I'm
fair.
lying. She won't shoot, so
Yeah,
it's a
you're
lie.
right.
Yay! That's plus
yeah, that's good
plan.
reasoning.
Yeah, I think that threaten does imply that you need to be able to follow through with your threat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got 8.
Alright, so that is... Let's see what we got here. They'll be open to persuasion, but they'll either require evidence of your claims or promise to do something for them in return. So yeah, I think he's definitely just like... He's just like... Little girl, you would not fire that thing.
Damn.
So, and do you want to respond to that? Because I can imagine something you could do to potentially convince him that you are willing to shoot this thing.
Yeah, no, I know there's some ways I could do it, like shooting it at not him, but like,
Would Natalie even go through with
I
shooting
don't
it?
think she would, is the thing. So yeah, she might just be like,
Can I make a suggestion then?
okay,
Give it to Alice.
okay, I'll say no, but she might, and hand it to Alice.
Might.
Yes, I would. Yeah.
But, is Alice still Bossa Nova?
No,
She's kind of.
Okay, she came out. Because that'd be
Yeah,
very
with the
funny
luggage
if it was just
happened.
like, no, but she might, and you throw it to a rat.
No, I think that Alice came out when Bossa Nova
Okay.
launched the luggage.
That makes sense, yeah. Alright, so then, I think now,
Is
suppose-
Joey still putting up a fight?
yeah, Joey's still putting up a fight, so I think that's where Fiona's focus sort of shifts to. But I think Fiona immediately picks up that Joey is sort of the jackass bitch here, and he's just like, hey, you kid, you're Joey, right? Listen. Put down your weapons, put down the gun. I'll give you half of whatever they were gonna pay you, and you can skedaddle off this island, and you're never gonna hear from me ever again. And the number's going, every second, that number's going down. And I think Joey is considering it. Actually, you know what? I don't think that message is even getting to Joey right now. I think Joey right now is like really into kicking Yosef's ass.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's sort of where his head is at. So then we throw that to Alice.
All right. So I have a gun. I'm pointing it at Almond. I guess. So is Almond convinced, or do I have to do something?
I think he is not giving away completely if he is convinced right now. I think you'd have to get a better read on him, but he is definitely on the back foot. But his Eidolon is still is probably coming through the door as we speak, probably doing that thing that I think stands do, where they just sort of hover over the floor at you.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I will hold the gun to his head and be like, "Put away your Eidolon."
All right, so then roll threaten because I think you mean it.
Okay. Yes. That is a 7.
All right, so then that is I have to choose. I actually have to think about this for a second because this could change a lot of things here. I think
I mean, that's what this is all about,
yeah,
right?
this is what about. This is a pivotal moment. I think Almond looks at you and like he looks past the gun at you and he's like, "What is your name?"
Alice Crabsolve.
Do you know who I am? Do you know why I'm here?
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I just came here to play a card game, and all of this other stuff keeps getting in the way of the card game, and I am done with it.
I think he's like, that's right, you are. And he like does like, he puts his hands out like straight, and he like drops the brass knuckles, and you just like hear the sound of like as Swords to Plowshare vanishes. And then I think we're going to jump over to Yosef, who is currently in a struggle with Joey.
Okay. Joey still got his spaghetti rope around me?
Yep.
Well, I would like to activate paper.
Okay.
And I would like to use that to slice through the spaghetti rope.
Alright. I'm just like thinking a couple steps ahead, because I think we can sort of compound this together. After you cut off the rope, do you think you would go and kick his ass just right afterwards?
Oh, I wouldn't say kick his ass, more like, my plan is activate paper, slice through the ropes, stand up, flexing really strongly, and then I want to turn around and I want to fucking deck Joey in the face and like try and knock him out in one punch.
Alright, I'm just gonna say scrap for that.
Okay. Alright. Give me one moment. Dice roller got fucked up. Okay, so we got a 3, 10 total.
Alright, yeah. So that means that you just win the exchange. So you choose to either get +1 forward, impress or supplies, or take control of the situation.
Let's see. I'm gonna like take control of the situation. I'm gonna say, Joey, you son of a bitch, we aren't friends no more, and then I want to knock him out.
Alright, I think... do you think you want to like actually like knock him to unconsciousness? Because we can do that.
Okay, maybe not unconsciousness, but I definitely want to leave him a little bloody and definitely humiliated.
Alright, yeah. I think like he just says some... I think I wanted like through like as he like spits out a tooth, he's just like we were ever friends. And he just like gets up, and he's or like he doesn't like get up, but he's like trying to like he's like sort of scoots away from you, get up like to like kneel, and he like looks over at Alman, and Alman is like taking stock of like the whole room, like guns pointed at him, and he's just he definitely just looks at Fionn, and he's like, he's not going to be happy about this. He sent us,
No.
our boss, Ronaldo. You're all friends.
No.
We
Well,
all
that's-
work the same system, same employers. Next,
I guess it just pisses off Ronaldo. It's worth it.
you know, I think
Yeah, we definitely picked the right side if we are angry at Ronaldo.
Almer's just like looking at Fio, and it's just like, this was going to be a courtesy to you. We were going to get rid of you before we, put the whole plan in action. You were going to get to go out quietly, but no. Now you're going to have to be now you're going to have to be under us when everything changes. So keep that in mind, because we're not going to forget you, assholes. And he just like storms out. And
You're
Joey,
not gonna
like,
get a leave. What the fuck? Who do you think you are?
He's going to leave. He's just like, we're going to settle this another time.
Can I make a move to try and stop him?
You can roll to scrap.
Yeah, I want to because I want to do my signature super tackle move. Okay, so we got
That old hat.
4, 7, 9.
All right. Yeah, you. Oh well, that's 7. That's 7 to 9. So you're still going to. When you go to tackle him, he doesn't have any more weapons on him, but he like, even without like his Eidolon, he goes in for just like a punch in your chest, and like that is a strong punch. That is a strong guy. And you advance your damage track as he like gives you like a fucking like flat fist straight to your heart.
Son of a bitch! I'm gonna make you pay for that. Oh.
But you still manage to like keep him from leaving as you get in his way. And Joey is also following the lead of like he is like starting to like try to get to his feet and scramble out the door.
I wanna shout to Alice, get Crush Card Virus on this fucker.
Alright, yeah, I send... Wait, who are we stopping right now?
Almond.
Yeah, I will send Crush Card Virus to dive right inside of his back. And, I guess... And then Arms will sprout out and try and put him in a hold.
Alright, roll to bombard.
Uh, 5 plus 2, 7.
Alright. To move into danger, -1 forward, or your shot causes collateral damage.
I guess move into danger because I don't think my nerves would be rattled, and I don't know how collateral damage would work.
I think there is a danger here now that will be a little unspoken, but I have made a note of it. So you now have does anyone go to stop Joey as he wheels his way out of here?
I think that April's gonna step forward with a tennis racket in hand, just like point it at him, saying, "No, you should stay back for a bit. We can still talk here."
All right. Do you think that's a threaten or a dazzle? I think that's probably threaten.
That's threaten, I believe.
Because like you're threatening to like hit him with your tennis racket. That's not.
Yeah.
That's not a gun. So
That's
I think
not
that's
nothing.
not. That doesn't betray your character too much.
Yeah. That is another 10, though.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. He stays right there. He just puts his hand up and he's like, "All right, I guess I'm on the good guy's side now. Whatever."
So was there something about wasn't there going to be something about fixing the tournament? Like you were going to be cheating?
Or you were listening over us, huh? Look at that. This is rude. This is a rude bunch of kids. We weren't gonna listen. Fixing like in the tournament, we don't gotta do that. That shit doesn't matter. We don't care about that. We don't care who wins. I don't care who wins. I'm just getting paid here. We're not, you know, me and my buddy here, Almond, we're not the ones fighting in the tournament. We're not playing cards. We're not like, we got bigger fish to fry, but, you know, that's,
Well, what is your plan then? Tell us.
Fine. You want to know the whole plan, you gotta go to Ronaldo for that, because I'm in over my head with this arcane nonsense, and Almond's just like, Joey, there's not going to be anything in it for you if you go running your mouth.
So Almond's on the ground right now, right? Being
I
Yeah.
guess I wasn't even
Or
Being
stand.
held?
I was
imagining standing and
I was
being
imagining
held.
him standing, like
Okay.
fighting against these hands.
Well, I am going to make a portal under his feet and then a portal on the ceiling above him, so he just keeps falling through portals. As like a torture technique.
Okay. All right.
Damn, Natalie goes hard.
Roll-
He's not
roll-
gonna kill
really
anybody,
That's, I
but
guess
like
just a
he's gotta.
bombard again.
She's gotta.
Or
Well,
maybe
I think maybe beat the odds.
He'll
Beat the
terminal
odds also, 'cause I don't
velocity
know if
pretty
this
quick, so he'll be fine.
Yeah, just roll beat the odds.
I'm trying to like capture him in a loop, kind of thing. Yeah.
Beat the odds plus bizarre, or genius, or elegance.
Okay, so that'd be 10.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, he starts falling for a bit, but he seems like he's keeping his composure.
Tell us what your plan is, and we'll let you go. Otherwise, you're gonna be falling forever.
All right. Okay. If I have to give the lowdown on the plan, I don't know.
So, I mean, does Fiona know anything? Because, like, Fiona seems to know what they were there
Okay,
for.
I'm gonna actually say I think Fiona's just like, guys, you don't gotta torture these people. they're just mooks. I know, I've figured out plenty, and I don't know how much they know, but I know they just want to do the card shuffling thing and the world. But I think these guys are just, they're not as bright as they look. I mean, maybe this monk guy here, maybe he's read a few books, but I don't know.
Oh wait, that's right. That end of the world cult.
Yeah,
Are you part of that?
Why would you try to end the world?
Yeah, talking to Joey and Alban. Like, are you actually part of that thing?
it's this great power thing. It's a complicated issue. I'm just sort of, I've from what I hear, this stuff is inevitable. So I'm just trying to make it so that when this all, I'm fumbling my words. I just want to make it so that like when this all plays out, I come out ahead. I'm just trying to think ahead in the future.
Joey, you always were a real piece of shit. You know that?
Shut up. I don't want to hear anything from you, Yosef. You already kicked my ass.
Yeah, and guess what? I'm kicking your ass emotionally and verbally right now, too. How's that feel?
It's not... Listen. He mumbles under his breath and, like, turns his face away.
Yeah, that's what I thought, motherfucker. That's what I thought.
Alright. Alman is being sort of quiet through these accusations. And, Alice, you're the one who moved into danger, right?
Yes.
All of a sudden, a person with a bunch of arms that clearly knows martial arts and has been building up a lot of speed for a while, is coming at you with, like, an Asura's Wrath style punch directly at you. And
oh, no.
How did he, like, change his direction? Just kick off a wall or something?
Does, like, some, like... I mean, when you're, like, skydiving, you can choose your direction a bit by moving your body and your air resistance. And he just, like, got ready to, like, bounce off the corner of a portal as he was going past it and is coming in with a bunch of fists. And...
I just want to say...
Can he control the fist that Crush Card made?
I think this guy is a special case.
Okay, so he's a Machamp now, is what you're saying.
Yes, this guy has gone full Machamp on you. So I want you to roll to, like, beat the odds plus elegance if you want to try to dodge this attack.
I would like to dodge it. That's a 10.
Alright. Oh. Jesus Christ, everyone here rolls so good. What fucking apps are you using?
I don't know how we're doing it. I'm
We're
just rolling
real
dice.
dice, yeah.
Real
Yeah, I
dice?
rolled
Okay,
a physical
yeah.
dice.
Alright. So yeah, you dodge this attack, but Alman, like, goes for, like,
Fion?
he goes, like, a roll forward, and yeah, he goes for Fion and his, like, grabbed him and is, like, takes his head and is, like, ready to, like, snap this guy's neck.
I was going to say, as he was lunging forward, I want to reveal that the tennis racket in my hand isn't actually Mirror Force.
Okay.
Because I can reveal that this was just my spare. I grabbed it from outside the door earlier. I didn't, and Mirror Force is still laying on the ground where Alman, where it knocked Alman over earlier. So I'm going to. How would you feel about?
I mean, that's reveal your master plan, but
yeah.
Is there another move you wanted to use?
I mean, the move I was thinking of was doing this is revealing that this is what's happening. That I'm going to recall Mirror Force to my hand, and as it's traveling, since Alman's between me and since Alman's in the middle, he'll be knocked against it.
Yes. I get what you're going for. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just. I was worried this is going to be really complicated to explain.
I mean, you're pulling the rug out from under him, basically.
Basically, just no one noticed that Mirror Force was still lying there. I had a spare tennis racket in my hand the whole time. This is where I fail, though. I rolled a 3 on the dice. I'm gonna try pushing myself, though.
Okay.
Good thing, because I rolled a 6 on that, so that's 8 plus 2 is 10.
Alright.
Very nearly failed that entire thing.
Okay, yeah, you recall Mirror Force. He doesn't get to snap Fion's neck, Fiona like lets out a breath of, oh damn kid, you're quick on the draw, and Almond like is like rolls like over Fiona's head as he's like sort of dragged by the force of mirror force going upwards, and like lands ahead of lands in front of you somehow. You get it. He's now like he's on his face is basically it. All right, so I'm just gonna say like I think that was the last thing. You now have total control of the situation. I'm not gonna like these guys like Almond will fight to the death. I think I can say that about his character is that this guy is in this.
Could we say he's like knocked out of his point then?
Yeah, then we can say he's knocked out or like weakened enough that any other. Maybe you got control of his crush hard limbs again. Anything else he does is something you can quickly stop. But the combat is over.
Yay, we won. The random fight we got ourselves in. A new pet.
Yeah. Almond.
What?
He's not a pet.
We can't let him go. We can't let him go. Okay, fine. Not a pet. We got a new friend. Because I don't think we should let this guy go. I think we should do something about it.
I don't know how we're gonna keep him. Fiona, do you have
First of all,
yeah, I can call.
Who are you talking to Fiona? Like,
Fiona.
who are you?
I run the casino. I'm one of Primrose's right hand men on this island. I'm doing Joey's voice. I'm one of Primrose's right hand men on this island. I'm just gonna get the security to call in, and they're gonna take these boys away. You guys don't gotta worry about that. I'm not gonna make you be gowlers in here.
What do you know of their plan? Like, what do they want with you?
Okay, so these guys, Ronaldo Gaspar's the Left Hand Society. They get the money for their dumb little organization. It's coming from here on the island. I found out a while ago that someone was embezzling funds from here to their little organization, and for a while I turned the other cheek. I just turned a blind eye, and because Primrose didn't really care that much about her money, she was doing fine with her grand shuffle thing. She didn't care about the island, but I've been trying to make a good, successful business here with my casino, and I think when Primrose has had her fun with this shuffle thing, I'm probably number one pick to take over the island. I'll buy it out from her maybe when this tournament's up. But, I don't want there to be holes in my ship when I buy it, so I've been trying to, figure out where it's coming from before I take it over, and I think they found out that I've been probing into it, and they wanted to silence me, and that's what I got. But, I can give you names, or
do you know who was funding them?
I don't got that much on them. I know I could figure it out if I had time. I'm pretty sure it's one of the departments in like the IT sector of the island. Maybe one of those R&D groups. There's a big because right now I'm the front of the tourist organization. I'm like the guy who runs the numbers for when visitors come here, which has been a pretty schmaltzy business so far. I'm gonna really fix it up when Primrose is out of here. I'm gonna make this like a resort that people want to come to. But anyway, yeah, I'm tangentially tied to the organization that does the sciences, the research, the archaeology that Primrose has her mitts in. Those guys, that's where I think it's coming from. But I'm not close enough to them to get the information.
Where would we find these people?
They're in one of the districts on the island. And I know some of the names of the people who come through. I know right now one of the boys up there. I need to get this guy's name. Oh yeah, his name was Teddy. Made this mobile game to find this lady that Primrose wants to catch. He's the head over there where they got Eidolons there too. And he might know something if you go ask him, but I feel like there's, an aspect of this that maybe he's even deeper than his department, or if he even cares. I'm telling you, kids, I'm in over my head.
Well, it's the only lead we got. listen, I feel like maybe you owe us a bit. So if you do find out any more
Yeah, yeah,
information
yeah.
on where you're getting this money, please send me a message, and I
Yeah,
give him
me
my
a-
number.
Listen. After that guy almost tried to get my neck. Me and you kids, we're like this, and he does like the cross fingers, and he's like, I'm gonna be like, Primrose doesn't like us helping out the guests here too much. I think she likes the battle royale thing, but I don't know if she really gets tournament theory all that well. The system she has going on here doesn't seem very fit for the games, but she's here for her show, her presentation. She's filming this whole thing and sending it out to people.
Well, listen, this has nothing to do with the tournament. I want to know what this Ronaldo guy's up to. So you're not really helping us win the game or anything.
Yeah. This guy's. But yes, I'm pretty sure these. I'm trying to think of the word he would use. These weirdos, these bookish creeps. I don't like the idea that maybe someone on this island wants them to. Is what's getting them through this. Is what's let them get so much power. But
Someone within Primrose's organization.
Yeah. Cause you know why? Cause it makes me look bad. I don't want to sell tickets to an island where the creepy cultists hang out.
No, I guess that wouldn't be great for your bottom line. Well,
But also at the end of the day, it's for the kids and the families.
Okay,
That's
Mr. Fion.
beautiful. That's beautiful. I fully support this. You know, you're a man with a vision. I respect that.
This time next year, it's gonna be my face on all those pillows.
I look
Somehow
at my
even
pillow
less
and...
appealing.
Yeah, I kind of like look at my
Work
pillow
on the
and frown.
marketing for
Yeah, all of
the
us-
tunnel of love. You might
Yeah,
wanna
I feel
work
like
on
April
that.
just kind of like looks down. It's like, I'm not gonna like show you that I don't like how that looks. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
come
gonna
on.
show you
I'm
my
gonna
face
give-
right now.
He's like, no, let me give it a try. And he like takes out Pot of Greed and he's like, put one of those in there.
Not mine!
I'll put mine in there.
All right, it's like a really, it's like a magic trick where you put this long pillow into this pot, and just like takes out two other pillows like a magician pulling like ribbons out of a hat. And I think one of the pillows has like a sort of sexy buff man whose head is a pot of greed, and then the other one is like Fion in like a softball uniform, and he's like, yeah, that's from my batting days. That's a good one.
I'm keeping the pot of greed. I'm keeping the pot of greed pillow.
Congratulations. Add to your inventory one. There's actually a card like this.
One
Yeah,
pill
pot
of greed.
Pillow.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, it looks like Avatar of the Pot, which is a great name.
I gotta see this.
I'm putting it in the audio visuals.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Oh my
I don't
God.
like it.
Top
Holy
tier
shit.
design. Whoever works at Yu-Gi-Oh loves to draw muscles, but I don't know if he knows how to draw muscles.
Yeah, well, whatever. It's a fantasy. It's
yeah, you
fine.
can do whatever you want.
Oh my God.
This pot of greed is greedy and has 2 sets of packs.
Twice the muscles.
And did you guys have anything else you wanted to do here with Fion? Because otherwise, I think it's walking out the front door and the theme
Yeah.
music plays.
Well, do we want to like? We don't want to kill Alden, right?
He said that they
I
were
think
gonna
that
get
he's just going to be taken
arrested.
into custody.
Yeah, they're
like-
going to be taken to the island security, so you guys don't
Yeah.
have to worry
Okay.
about looking
So
out
we
for
don't
that.
have to worry about that. Got it.
What?
Sure, if we never come across that guy again. I hate his Eidolon.
Oh yeah. So hard to fight. Like you can't actually like hit him at all.
And like this
No,
thing,
we
you know,
gotta-
if he was a nice guy, he could be like ending world hunger. What a
Yeah,
dick.
like imagine you just like, if you're hungry, you want like, I don't know, some custard, you just punch him, and then you got
Punch
you got,
my
like,
ass. Oh, Thanksgiving's got to be fun with almond. I think we can't count on not running into almond again. So I think we should figure out like a way to disable him. Versus,
No, I mean,
like, just whooping his butt.
we've already established that someone's gonna arrest him. What else do you want us to do?
No, I'm not saying right now, but like in the future, I think we should have an almond contingency plan.
Run.
Oh my god, Alice! Surely you're with me on this versus like just run away.
Yeah, I have an idea. I could try and make him disappear into a creature.
Can
Oh
you
my-
do that now too?
Yeah, I that was my second level up.
Well, we haven't
Or
actually
smuggle.
seen it.
Yeah. Right.
We're gonna have Bossa Nova is gonna be like a rat bus at the end of this season.
Oh my! We have to take the rat bus one of these on one of these
Oh,
sessions.
I just out of character. I'm just like imagining what is going to happen if Alice ever takes everything fades. God.
Oh, that is my plan. Yes.
Oh no.
Ah!
Oh no.
Oh yes,
No,
yes.
I gotta look up that one. I'm just imagining now, like this isn't like even related to like the Eidolon power, but I'm just like imagining like Morgana from Persona 5 turning into a car, but it's Bossa Nova turning into a bus.
Yes.
Yeah. Somehow we'll get Joey to fuse Bossa Nova with a bust.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be cute. Bossa Nova would look really cute as like a bus-sized rat that looks kind of like a bus a little bit. It's cat bus, but it's rat bus.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Yeah, anyone else want to get anything in before we fade to the credits?
Mm,
think
Because
that's
it is getting
good.
a little late. But yeah, that was our fight episode, which we hadn't really had one, so it was sort of nice to have that.
Yeah.
I
I got to use all the moves
that.
that I had in mind. That I've been saving the Actually, that was my spare since like the first time we fought Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good. I mean, yeah.
Also, I don't think I said his full name, but Almond has a full name I really like that I'm really proud I came up with. Almond's full name is Almond Luzark.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's a good name.
that's a good bad guy name.
Almond Luzark.
I think with Eidolon, it's like, I mean, it's a good character name regardless, but any name that I can picture a JoJo character kind of like shouting in surprise, that makes it an especially good Eidolon name. I can really picture JoJo's Almond.
I will say I've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm one of those Eidolon players.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
haven't seen it either.
A lot of gross stuff in it.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know the art style though.
But anyway, we have definitely gone a pretty good amount of time, so I will say thank you so much for everyone for watching. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, come over to Twitch and follow me so you see when my streams are going live, and follow me on Twitter so you know ahead of time when streams are happening. That's at Avagardra, Avagardra.
Hey, Ava?
Yeah.
Do we want to do what we said we were going to do at the beginning of this session and do ties?
Oh, did we agree to that? Did we come
I
up
don't
with that?
Yeah, I
I
thought
think
we
we
agreed
need
to
to
do
take
like
notes.
So to
notes.
take notes. Do you
Okay.
really? Does anyone really want to throw out a tie right now, though?
I mean, I don't know what we could.
Yeah, I don't
after
think I even have any ties to update
It
for
was not
next
a
time.
very-
Yeah, again, also
character
since this was
interaction
a combat episode, there wasn't like too much of like that, touchy feely shit.
Yeah, just in case. Okay.
But yeah,
I'll add one. What's Joey's last name?
Paliochi.
Paliochi. I'll probably spelled that right. I'm gonna put that Joey is a son of a bitch because I'm still mad at him for tying me up.
I feel like we should probably think. I want to do like a flashback to you and Joey's past because I want to come up with a beef he has with you. And all right, anyone else want to do some plugs while we're here?
I think
Also-
we're gonna use... Oh, go ahead.
I was also gonna say, listen to Eidolon Playtest.
Yeah.
I'm guessing if
Mhm.
you're watching this, you know what that is, but you should definitely go listen to Eidolon Playtest.
My Twitter is underused, but it is at JuneberryCake.
You can find me, Emily, at This Is Emeralds on Twitter, and you can listen to me on Teenagers of Attitude most Fridays. I'm usually on the show,
Cool.
and we talk about Power Rangers, and it's a fun time.
Yeah, I'm on that sometimes when I feel like it.
Yeah,
I was on that first episode of Small Soldiers.
yeah, it was fun hearing that. That movie was pretty fun, actually.
Yeah,
Go on.
I think that movie's okay. And, Mira.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter at Definitely Exists.
Alright, then Miglig, got anything you want to plug?
I'll join the crew. Follow my Twitter. It's Miglig, MYGGLY, another G, and then after that first G, the third G, there's a fourth G. So there's four
There's four
G's
Gs.
total in the name Miglig.
So you're gonna have to upgrade to 5G.
you know.
So anyway, watch this space. Obviously, Tuesdays is we do something together. I think Sunday we might do some Jackbox with some friends of ours, but that might just be friends. That might be streamed just so people can see it. We'll see. Tomorrow, RuneScape Leagues 3 is coming out. I'm very excited for it. I don't know if I'll stream it in the morning. I was considering doing some streaming when it came out fresh. But also, I might just want to have that be my goblin playing video games time. But I know tomorrow night, once Miglig and June are off from work, we'll probably play that together.
Oh yeah, I'll be. If you stream it, I'm there. I mean, if you don't stream it, I'll also be there. But I'm gonna be there 100% if you stream it.
Yeah, because we're gonna. I might stream it, me playing myself at some point, but I will definitely stream us playing it together at some point as a little group thing.
Mhm.
And next week, I don't know, we'll figure out something. I think there was something that came out that I was actually interested in us playing together, but I can't remember what it was. And
You'll remember it.
I'm gonna roll credits.
For Dead Clone thing.
Oh yeah, there was that. I mean, like that's like a full game. I mean, it's not super expensive, but like it had. I was like, yeah, maybe that could be interesting. But anyway,
Well, I guess-
everybody have a great night.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, good night.
And thank you so much to everyone for resubbing.
Of course.
All right, and
I
peace.
go use the washroom. So bye.